inside the rocks. Happens when we get these big flash floods coming through during our summer months here. It's basically our rainy season starts from this month and continues on all the way up to September. We get on average 1 to 12 flash floods that come through during that time span. They can range in height to your ankles or all the way up to the very top, sometimes even overfills this place with water. Basically this wall here becomes very solid. All the pebbles and stone that was standing on here inside the sand gets tossed around inside the currents, gets into the walls, makes the small holes you see here. The different color lines you see running down happens when rainwater washes down and brings out minerals like magnesium, iron, and calcium. There's also small particles of quartz crystals in the rock that the sunlight is shining and reflecting off, giving you all the color inside. The more sunlight we get, the better color inside the canyon. If we do get clouds coming overhead, it's going to basically erase everything else. So far, it's like this is going to happen today. And of course, we do have to be just a little patient here at the entrance. If you guys need any help, any photos, anything like that, just let me know. I'll be glad to help you guys out. And just have to be for any of you guys who want to stand inside the shade over here, a lot cooler than standing out here in the sun.
That's all right.
Inside this first area, this is our entrance. We don't get a lot of color here because of all the sunlight that's still in here.
Ой, иди сюда.
If you get any colors, usually a lot of your oranges, yellows, and brighter colors. Inside this first area here, we'll have a couple of our remnants of our sunbeams. We get these sunbeams that come in during the 11 to 12 o'clock hours. Right now, pretty much all the sunbeams are slowly making their way back up the walls here. So by the time we're coming back, everything that we see here is going to be completely different. First off, if you want to catch the beams of light, the only way to do that, you got to keep it in dust so it fills up the beams. It's not transparent. And of course, as you do walk in deeper, it will close up deeper. Well, it fills up on top of our heads here, gets darker inside. All your color shines in a lot better. You can see everything with just your regular eyes. You don't really need a camera. Past the third chamber. And of course, if any of you guys do have any panoramas on your cameras, don't forget to use that to catch the whole opening and the walls above you. Especially if you're taking any photo of yourself, that's going to be a nice photograph of you guys as a opening above. And one final tip here for any of you guys who are using any iPhones here. There's a setting that will bring in a lot more color for your camera. When you go into your camera mode, there'll be 3 circles in the bottom right-hand corner. All the light in here is going to be gone. It's going to be a lot darker. There'll be a lot more color, like our blues and our reds. Of course,
We're lucky we get to see these. Oh, jumping glasses. Now, coming into this canyon, guys, we're actually seeing the last bit of the lightning. Okay? Now, for me, I asked in different parts of the area if you want me to take your picture. Okay? This is actually the first area I'm going to ask you if you want me to take your picture.
And remember, guys, if you want any photos done of yourself,
what we're going to do here is that I'm going to take your picture.
Туда сделал фотографию?
Okay? This is my face. So here, and ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, if you want me to take your photo, let me show you guys the photo. That's my first photo. You guys want to do that? Do that?
Then 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, are you ready yet?
Yes, no problem. No problem.
Ты
нажимаешь задержку?
Ты знаешь, нафта, она сложилась.
Когда меняемся?
Вот нафта. Только нафта.
And of course, anyone else like one here? And so now, pretty much, as we slowly start to scoot on forward here, the canyon, as I said, is going to close on up. We'll start to lose a little bit more room and get a lot more color here. Now, for any of you guys who are going to be grabbing photos, definitely do want to come over here. Just came up to the opening above you. And if you are taking photos, watch where you take photos. If you're not careful, you could easily hit your head. So just be careful. And of course, one of the things our canyon here loves to do, loves to make shapes and formations using the rocks themselves. It's pretty much like the clouds in the sky. You look around to see faces, animals, anything you could possibly think of. On this rock here, we do have the face of a man. You will see his eyebrows here right where I'm touching, his eye in the shadow, his nose, his mouth and lips, and his jawline there. The man's face. For you guys who do want natural color, look up from around this corner, you'll see your blues, oranges, and yellows all sitting above your head. And for your reds and maroons, look back behind you. Pretty much depending on what angle you're standing on, where the light is reflecting from, you get different colors. And of course, for you guys coming around here, don't forget to look up both ways. You will see your color all coming in backwards here, have more of your reds and blues. Looking forward to your blues and yellows. Just look up above you. And one cool little inside this area here, guys, is what I like to call the heart of the canyon. Basically, if you stand right where I'm standing here, aim up to the ceiling with your camera, you guys will get the shape of a candle made from the opening. 1 second, just like so. It's going to be sideways. If you'd like to make the heart constantly back here, so the candle would go down here, you can find any lost animals and livestock. Down here. Pretty soon, brought everyone into the canyon here. This place didn't really start picking up in attendance until like about the late 80s and early 90s. Before then, if you came inside, it was most likely going to be you and a couple other people. But now every year, it is getting bigger and bigger because of the internet. Everyone's passing words around. Usually the one that brings in a lot of people here to the canyon is the top 20 most beautiful places to see before you die. And of course, the main difference between upper and lower, if you are wondering, is the way that it is shaped and how you go through. You will get a lot of the same coloring, but it can be a little bit different. Basically, here in upper, you have a narrow opening up on top, pretty wide bottom, so you can walk around in certain areas. So H-shape.
Так, это каньон Антилопы. Идем обратно к машинке. По дороге буду снимать. Антилопу съели давным-давно.
Yeah, I didn't have on when you took it, but I
Get it again. Yeah.
I know, really? Here, try it. Типа другим мешают?
Не знаю.
Как тут без вспышки вообще не записать?
Да идут они в пень.
Okay, so pretty much when we get a good sunbeam coming in from the canyon, there's one particular one that's pretty famous also. You see this whole way up here? Sunbeam comes through here, which is really skinny and narrow.
Ку-ку. Это ты. Что? Да. Сюда свет падает. Найс.
Groups are going up. All the way up, guys. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. All right, guys. We're gonna
Ты думаешь? Ура! Вышли.
Не было обвалов.
And of course, for you guys who would like to sit down, our vehicles right up over there, right in front of that poor Corey's dream truck.
Так, садимся в эту тарантаечку.
Какая изумительная.
Любую.